let me know if you can hear me or see me. I have had a hard time seeing messages coming in as per lately. Unfortunately, my YouTube app is kind of acting up as I think you can imagine what's going on. It's the usual nonsense out of YouTube. But anyway, so I figured I'd keep you up to date because it's been a few days since I posted. We are in Las Vegas. We are going to be here for quite a while. And we're here at World CryptoCon. As you can see below me, there's some people gathering. There's going to be a lot more people later on. But nonetheless, we are at Aria and on the Las Vegas Strip. I guess, let me see if I can get a shot of the sign behind me here. Yeah, there we go. I know. Good enough. Whatever. So anyway, I'm not able to see your comments coming in because my YouTube app is all screwed up. I have no idea what's going on with that. Oh, hey, actually just saw one. Hi, Josh, Metro Vancouver, Del Monte, BC. Another person says buy Bitcoin and Textra 300. Yeah, well, I mean, so we are in a bear market, there's no doubt about it, but I think people are taking it all the wrong way. We have seen a massive bubble in the past due to a whole bunch of speculation on terrible altcoins. So let's look at the dot-com bubble. What happened with the dot-com bubble? There's a lot of amazing websites, but mostly there's a lot of terrible websites getting in on the hype. So as this massive, amazing, revolutionary technology comes out, we have all of these terrible websites that kind of bubbled the entire market, and we saw what happened next. So I think in a lot of ways we'll see the same thing happening in the cryptocurrency market. Yes, we have, I think last time I checked, about 2,100 on coin market cap of different cryptocurrencies. And you know, most are terrible, but then there's so many, or there's quite a few anyway, that are amazing and are changing the world. And I think that to judge, you know, the few by the many is unfortunately inaccurate. So I'm looking forward to talking with people here at World CryptoCon who have their own different ideas. Of course, YouTube's going to flag it as paid promotion, but it's not. I just want to hear people's ideas because this is a new market in its infancy that is really changing the world and has so much potential. We are in the infancy of the market. Now, Bright Light says, what is this show about? Investing? I don't know. I think it's a mix of quite a few different things. You know, I've had some issues with the conference itself, being alternative media and having a hard time getting a press pass and all that kind of stuff. So I'm not here to endorse the conference, but I am here to say that there are amazing people that are definitely worth talking to, and I think that it's about that conversation. It's about being able to have that insight into these different ideas, and that is exactly what I'm trying to do here. Hopefully they don't start playing copyrighted music here. That would really suck. But why Bitcoin keep going down? Well, the reason why Bitcoin keeps going down is because we're in a bear market. We had a massive year last year. There's no reason to complain. It's still up 6x from the beginning of 2017. And yeah, okay, so we've overlapped what we had last year at this time. We were up a bit higher than we are today. But with that said, we have to understand what the market's about. It's not about speculation. It's not about making money. It's about changing the entire dynamics, the entire industry, the entire banking system, the entire governmental structure, getting rid of it, most of all. Unfortunately, not everyone in this community believes that, but I do. So I think that is the most important part. And Trexta 300 says, we are in the telegraph stage, not internet of money. I think that could be very true. We have a long way to go. Like I said, like this is a new market. Yes, it's been around since 2009, but it only really started picking up its feet to the extent that, I mean, people would like to see it, where it's surpassing PayPal and market capitalization, etc. in 2017. Bear markets happen, and this is a decentralized world that's unfolding before us. Of course, there's a lot of terrible cryptocurrencies that aren't even currencies and that aren't even decentralized. So we have to point those guys out and be incredibly honest and not jump on the bandwagon for the potential to make a whole bunch of money. I'm here in Las Vegas. I mean, yeah, lots of gambling happening here. We shouldn't be gambling. We should be looking at fundamental value. What is changing the world? What has use case? What is scarce? for the purpose of subjectivity, of subjective value. I think that's really incredibly important. Let's see. What do you think of Mo Hack says, what do you think about cashless economy? So there's two sides to that. There is the issue that we're seeing coming out of places like China, where we have a centrally planned cashless system unrolling, which is complete enslavement. If your money's in the bank, it's not yours, it's a bank's. And if your money's always going through the banks via digital transactions and legal tender laws, it's never your money. It's always a bank's. And you are essentially enslaved to the government and the banking system, pushing you into perfect servitude right where they want you, something I've said far too many times, but it's true. But there's a difference. There's a centralized cashless system that we're seeing coming out of places like China and India and Australia and Sweden and other places around the world, even the United States and Canada, if you look at the M0. But then there's a decentralized cryptocurrency technology not owned by anyone, simply you are your own central bank. And I think that is incredibly important. You get away from that entire system that has been pushing people into debt servitude for centuries. It's almost been 1,000 years since the first fiat currency, and we just never learn, and it's incredibly unfortunate. I do want to add that I apologize for not posting in a few days. It's been incredibly busy, working really hard, and you know, we just got to Vegas. We drove down to Vegas from Canada, and we're setting everything up and getting ready for a couple months down here, month and a half or so, where we're going to be working on getting lots of interviews at lots of conferences. We'll still be doing a lot of videos with John Snyson, which we need to do because of what's going on with the stock markets right now, which is exactly what we've been talking about for I don't know how long. But yeah, so going further into the cashless society situation, there can't be runs on the banks. There can't be, you know, if they want to do a bail-in regime, which they want to do, then you can't do anything about it. But that is why this community exists in the first place. This is why we are able to unroll this massive revolutionary system, and then everyone's getting fed up with, oh, well, why isn't it going up? Why am I not making a whole bunch of money? Well, it's not about that. It's really not about that. By the way, press that like button. I'm looking at 9 likes so far on the video, and we got 83 people watching. Come on, guys. Press the like button. I'm waiting. I want to see it go up a little bit. Come on. Anyway, next question. Send your question in. Hopefully I'll see it. There we go. The likes are going up now. Send in your questions, and hopefully I'll see them, because some of the questions aren't coming up on the screen. Endless Weapon says anarcho-fascism. That is an oxymoron. I don't know how that works. So no government, but massive government that basically owns the corporations. I don't see it. That's very aggressive, by the way. I would not endorse something like that. Mohawk says, thank you for your answers. Good luck, Josh. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Endless Weapon says, no, it means, and then I'm seeing nothing. I don't know. Anarcho-fascism, I don't care if there is a definition or not. Putting anarcho and fascism together make absolutely no sense. If you're looking at it from the perspective of like Ludwig von Mises, where he talked about having fascism to overthrow communism, I disagree. I very much disagree. I disagree with a lot of the amazing people that spoke incredible knowledge to the populace for so many years, like Rothbard as well. I appreciate their work. I love so much of what they say, but it doesn't mean I agree with everything they say. The Matrix Has You says, hey Joshua, who is your daddy tonight? Well, okay, that is a very strange question to ask. Quit your fantasies. If you have certain fantasies, keep that to yourself. I don't want to know about it. Anyway, Endless Weapon says, and they are isolated from other people. Okay, Dale Cunningham says, hey from Australia. Hello. Sorry about your passport situation going on in Australia with the facial recognition and all that. That's a centrally planned cashless system that I'm worried about. Oh, Matt Edwards sent a super chat. Says, on my way from Denver. Hope to meet you. Great work. I really appreciate it. I hope to meet you as well, Matt. And there's a lot of people here. Hopefully I'll still be allowed in the conference because there's some issues. But I mean, I am looking forward to meeting a lot of people. We've already met a lot of people. My voice is almost already completely shot. Fergus Courtney says, interview with Peter Schiff. Not happening. I don't think he's here, and I'm not a fan of him, and I don't want to deal with him. He's been a thorn in my side for quite a while because of my expose on the Texas Gold Depository and Utimco and gold money, and George Soros being the Series A investor alongside Alex Soros, After exposing that, I got in a lot of trouble, and he called me anti-Semitic on his podcast with no evidence whatsoever. I never mentioned anything of the sort. But of course, he's like, oh, well, because my last name's Schiff, he must be anti-Semitic. I mean, talk about absurdity. And then he went around Freedom Fest last year in Las Vegas telling everyone not to talk to me. And I'm like talking to Max Kaiser, and he's like, yeah, Peter Schiff was saying something. I'm like, yeah, don't listen to him. I don't know. But anyway, Matt Edwards says, I can get you in the conference. PM me. PM me, because I have no way to PM you after this. So does YouTube still allow me to do that? Comment on my last community post on my channel. I will see it. I cannot send private messages on YouTube right now. But if you go to my channel and go to the community section on the main page and comment on the last post I made on the community section, I will find you. But either way, there are some issues. I can get in. I technically have a ticket and all that kind of stuff. There's just some issues. We will go into that after the conference. First, I want to actually talk to a lot of people here. The founder of Litecoin is here, Charlie Lee, who I really hope to meet. He might be down there right now. I don't know. There's some people finally showing up, and been at long last. It's been a little while. We've been walking around, but Kenrick Fraser says live sucks. It does no good. Okay, well then don't watch. And text for 300. That would be great. Great interview. Yeah. So there's a lot of people worth interviewing here, and a lot of people that have their ICO scams and stuff like that. We've all seen that before. We've been in this market long enough, and there are good guys, there are bad guys. There's interesting people that have been pitching me some ideas, some really good ideas, and some questionable ones. But that's the way it goes in this kind of community. Keen Douglas Wren says, good luck and good will hunting. Yeah, I'm guessing you saw that movie lately. It's stuck in your head or something. I don't know. Kenrick Fraser says, hell no, love you. Okay, well, maybe I misunderstood what he said. Sorry. Rolling R1 says, keep up the good work, Josh. Thank you very much. I very much appreciate it. Bright Light says, I love live streams. It's how I found this stream. Lol. Yeah, well, live streams are a great way to connect to the audience, because we have 89,000 subscribers now. And it's impossible to keep up with 89,000 people. It's just absolutely impossible. Being able to talk to people on these live streams allows me to connect in one way or another with these amazing people that are giving me viewership, watching what I do, seeing my interviews, all that kind of stuff. Awesome people like Matt, who sent me a super chat, which I very much appreciate. Fergus Courtney says, Ada Cardano future. I don't know. I haven't actually looked at anything they've been doing in the last 4 or 5 months, because I feel like in this bear market, I've been really dragging my feet with most cryptocurrencies. It's not that I don't like them. It's just that we are in kind of a pause, and it allows us to examine what things mean, why they exist, what we can use them for, how we can utilize them as solutions to overthrow massive orders. And then, of course, with the wealth side, which no one's complaining about, I don't think, diversification with things like gold and silver, etc. Mars Alive says, good day, eh? From Quebec, Canada. I'm so happy to be out of Canada right now, man, but good day to you, eh? Lots of people commenting. Make sure to press that like button. Like I said, 90 people watching, 36 likes. Appreciate it. Thumbs up on that. Don't give me any don't give me dislikes. I mean, whatever. Give me a dislike if you don't like me. Anyway, Kenrick Fraser says, anything on minor markets? I don't know. There's going to be a lot of people talking at this conference, and I'm looking forward to interviewing them. I have no idea what's going on, because there's a billion different booths, and it's apparently there's thousands of people showing up. Nothing that I've seen at this point, but yeah. Neil said, I missed most of the comment, but he said, where's John? John Snyson is back in Winnipeg, Canada. He will be joining me in Las Vegas in December, and as well as in California. We are working on that. We're going to be going to see G. Edward Griffin, and it's going to be a good time. As for, what was it again? Oh, yeah. So we'll be doing Zoom videos. So for a little while, John is going to be on in Winnipeg. I'll be here, and we're going to be doing it like I do interviews over the internet. And it's gonna be great. We are gonna keep up with lots of videos right now, just in the last week, and going into the next couple days, it's just gonna be really hard to do a whole bunch of videos together like we usually do, because I'm trying to get a lot of interviews right now. So trying to diversify the channel. We got to step it up with this channel and get a lot of other people on board to also help report, which we've done a contest before. We got Chris Rice Crypto, who is here at World CryptoCon, which we've met finally last night after he's done a few videos for us. I think he's working on an interview with John McAfee for World Alternative Media. I'm looking forward to that. Vishnu Nath says, hi Josh. Hello, Vishnu Nath. Interesting name. I mean, I guess people think my name is kind of interesting too if they live in a place where your name is Vishnu. I appreciate the diversity of the names in this chat, like Hypnotic HP, who is there, he says. Yeah, so Charlie Lee, Bobby Lee, Sterling Lujan's going to be here, and I love Sterling. Jeff Berbick was kicked out of the conference. More information on that later. Then there was, Ben Swan is going to be here. Jeffrey Tucker, Chris Horlocker. I've talked to a lot of interesting people so far. I can't tell you all the people. It's supposed to be a really big event, and I'm looking forward to, that's right, Lynn Albrecht. So I hung out with her a little bit earlier. We're going to be doing a video tomorrow. Hopefully we'll be able to post it as soon as we can. That's going to be good. I'm really, really excited to meet Charlie Lee, though, the creator of Litecoin. I'm interested in the developments with Litecoin, because a lot of people have been questioning, are we going to see it bounce back? Are we going to see it die a slow death? I don't know. I really don't know personally, and I'm interested in what you think as well, so let me know what you think. But anyway, I'm going to probably sign out right away. I really appreciate everyone tuning in and joining me today. Yes, I am in Las Vegas. Chris Anthem says Satoshi Light. Yeah, well, I guess the idea was for Litecoin to be the silver and Bitcoin to be the gold, as John Snyson just wrote, as I say it. And I think that it could work out that way. I don't know. I haven't seen a lot from Litecoin in recent days that really impresses me. So, I mean, whatever happens. We'll see how the developments work out. That's why I'm wanting to talk with Charlie Lee, because I'm a fan of him. I follow his posts on Twitter all the time, and I really enjoy his insights. I'm just questioning the validity of the potential bull market in something like Litecoin. So anyway, anyway, sorry, I'm a little distracted. I'm going to head on down the escalator here and join the crew. I'm going to get involved in some Halloween party right away. See how that goes. I'm dressing up as Uncle Sam. I'm going to try and find blood to put on my hands. I got handcuffs and everything. I wanted to write out a sign that said something along the lines of, did you sign the social contract, or something like that. I don't know. Probably really lame, one of my dumb ideas, but we'll see how it works out. Anyway, I'm going to join this right away. As you can see here, there are people gathered, and I'm going to join them and see what's going on. So, thanks for joining me, everyone, and until next time, this is Josh Sigurdson signing out from World Alternative Media. Find the truth, be the change.